Plaintiff Tamara Curtis says she brought her daughter to court today because she's concerned about her behavior. Tamara claims her daughter has been dating a 28-year-old married father, and she drinks and smokes pot. And Tamara is suing her today for the balance due on a loan. Defendant Shelia Scott says if her mother is so concerned about her behavior, then she shouldn't have been doing shots with Shelia on her birthday. Shelia insists she's been repaying her mother for the loan.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Prove your case.
Okay, I'm here to teach her responsibilities. I'm really concerned about her behavior in the last several months. Last week, me and my son were sitting there watching a TV show when we heard some woman screaming, and my daughter's been seeing a guy that's 28 years old, married, with children. And I went outside, and the lady told me that my daughter was with her husband.
Your Honor, can I interrupt? She is lying right there, okay? No, he is, for one, he's not married. For two, I'm not seeing him. We are just friends.
All right.
There's nothing like that.
Let me ask you not to refer to your mother as lying. Just say that's not true, okay. All right?
Yes, sir.
That's very disrespectful to say that to your mother. All right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, and so she left, and then the gentleman came trying to come up to the door.
Did your daughter see her?
Yes, she did.
Did you see the woman?
Yes, it was not her. It was not his wife, though.
Oh, okay. Did you find out who the woman was?
It was his friend.
Girlfriend or something?
No, just his friend.
And what did she come and say?
Okay, well, the situation was I was messing around or whatever, and she thought me and him was messing around, but we're not.
So it was his girlfriend?
Not his girlfriend. Well, he said it wasn't his girlfriend.
Right, but
I
she
don't
came
know
there
the situation, but
you just said they were messing around.
Yeah, they was.
Pardon me?
But it's not his girlfriend.
Okay,
they're messing around.
You say you weren't his girlfriend either?
I've never messed with him.
Oh, okay. Well, did you tell the woman that?
I've told her.
And what'd she say?
She said I was a liar.
Okay, did you tell the guy that?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
Nothing. He told her we was not messing around.
Okay, so you all were just friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't rub your eyes up there like that either. that's and you're doing it anyway?
Sorry.
That's disrespectful to me.
Sorry.
All right. Well, be sorry, because you're acting sorry too.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, ma'am. I don't play that, so
okay.
I'll check her for you today.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
So the gentleman decides to come up to my door and apologize and says he'd like to start over, since they're just friends, I guess. And so I told him to leave. And so they continue to text, and I don't know if she's still seeing him to this day or what. But she came home a couple weeks ago drunk. And I found out that she's been getting high with marijuana. One of her friends had told me that. And she had a job for 8 months, doing excellent, going to school full time. Now she's not doing anything, going to school.
What happened?
I'm not sure. The only thing I can think of is this guy's been out of prison.
You never asked?
Yeah, I've asked.
What'd she tell you?
She said she just needs a break.
Okay, from work and from school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or from messing around.
Or from the weed and alcohol. Which one is it you need a break from? Are you in school?
No, not right now.
Are you working?
No.
When's the last time you worked and were in school?
I've been working for a while, but I was just in school last summer.
All right. When's the last time you worked?
Right before the summer started.
Okay. Go ahead, ma'am. What else do you want to tell me?
I loaned her my vehicle to make sure she got back and forth to school, and couldn't find out she half the time was going to school, but she was picking up friends and going other places. That's how I found out she was getting high, and one of her friends told me that. And so I'm just worried that, eventually she's going to drive, while she's high or whatever, and she's going to end up hurting herself or someone else.
Okay. What do you want to tell me in terms of background?
She's so concerned about me, but the other day on my birthday, on the 11th, on my birthday, she was sitting out there taking shots with me. So she went to...
Is that true?
No, Your Honor. I took 2 shots with her cousin. I've not drunk anything in 3 years.
With my cousin, but I was out there drinking with her, so...
She was not out there drinking.
What else do you want to tell me?
She just... I don't know, she just... She just
listen,
says
you don't even
I'm
know how
out
to
of
express
control.
yourself.
She just says I'm out of control, and I'm not,
are.
and I don't. And I
You
paid
are.
her $200.
We're not talking about the loan yet. Anything else?
I know, Your Honor.
Go ahead. Let's get to the loan.
Okay, I loaned her $1,500 for school, and everything was going great. I was proud of her because she was working and
When
going
was
to school. This was January of this year, and then she opened up her mail and left it on the table, and I opened it up, and she had a school loan that had paid for everything, and
So she defrauded you out of
yes,
your
she did. And she wasn't even putting gas in the vehicle. I was supplying her gas, her clothing, and when I confronted her, she just laughed about it like it was a big joke.
Okay.
When I've got a 13-year-old son that I'm supporting also besides her, so it wasn't a joke to me.
All right. When was she to repay you?
She's to repay me $25 a week until the loan was paid off. And then that's when she paid me $25. And then that's when she told me she lost her job. And I don't know if she lost it or got fired or what.
Go ahead, ma'am.
On 5/7/10, I paid $25, and on the 21st of that month, I paid $75, and then the next month, I paid $100.
All right. She says she's paid you $200.
No, sir.
That's not true.
No.
You paid in cash?
Yes,
Where were you all?
at the house.
And how did you present it to her?
I just
She
gave it to
came
her.
to you and asked. You went to her and
No, I
asked.
gave it to her because she kept bugging me
Where
about
were you
it.
all in the house?
I'm not exactly for sure we was out in the house.
All right. You don't know whether you were in the bathroom, the kitchen, or the bedroom, or the
In
living
the living
area?
room, probably.
Okay, probably.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
usually where we are.
All right. Do you smoke weed? Is your mind fried? Because a 19-year-old's memory should be able to allow them to recall paying a debt. People know specifics when they're dealing with their money. I promise you. And I'm going to grant you judgment, but let me give you a bit of advice. And because she acknowledges owing based on her payment, I don't believe the $200. I believe the $25. But she doesn't seem to be prepared to live a productive life. She's disrespectful to me. She started out being disrespectful to you. She's taking this as a game. And until she's ready, there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do but pray. That's all. I would not provide any support to her other than maybe a roof if you don't want her homeless and getting in more trouble. I would not provide any other support. I wouldn't buy a penny of clothes, wouldn't even feed her. Wouldn't feed her. And let her be the independent woman she's acting like she is. Because independent people don't live at home with mommy. People who live at home with mommy abide by mommy's rules. People, you got me? And they respect mommy. People who don't want to respect mommy and abide by mommy's rules should get the devil out of mommy's house. So, short of giving her a roof to stay under, treat her like she is acting like she is, a grown woman who's on a path of destruction. And all we can do is pray for those who are grown and on a path of destruction until they're ready to change. When they come to you and say, I want to change the way I'm living, mama, will you help me? Give them a chance. If they don't change, take back what you began to give. They come to you later, I want to change again. Give them another chance. They don't shorten that time. If they don't want to change, then take back. You follow me? It's the carrot and the stick approach. Okay. And then at some point, they will say, I either want to change or I want to go ahead and destroy my life altogether. And at that point, all you can do is pray for them. But at some point, they'll change. I had a parent in here. They came back for a separate case, and they thanked me profusely for the advice that I gave. And I gave them the exact advice, and that child turned around, changed their life, and came in here having lived a productive life. Still owed mama some money, but even mama was happy and thanked me for helping to change that young person's life. And that young person thanked me because mama gave him tough love. All right?
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Judgment for the plaintiff.
I'm going to do what the judge said, and I'm going to help her, but I'm going to take away a lot too. And just hope for the best.
Okay, she's lying. She's going to go home and she's going to keep giving me money and doing everything we've done before we even came here. That's what's going to happen. I still love her. She's my mom.
I'm just going to have to show her. I've just never been that strong to show her. I'm going to have to do what he said.